It's Monday, March 21st, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB Podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show, where we talk about all the cool things in the world, and generally only the cool things in the world. So if you don't hear it here, it's not cool.
It's not.
I like that.
Cool.
I like that part B to our statement now.
That was in the fine print, but we decided to bring it to the forefront.
Yeah, so now you guys know. This week, we got no review. No,
it's because we have a review next week.
We do?
No, the week after. Sorry.
Do we?
Do we? Wait, no. Next week.
Depends if we bought our tickets or not.
Exactly.
Okay. But this week is just another slew of picks and weeks and weeks and picks. What?
Sorry, we went to battle archery today.
Yes. Oh, wow, you're super bruised.
Because it is our host's birthday at the time of this recording.
Oh, yes, it is my birthday.
And I got this fucking bruise on my arm, and I don't know how it hit me. Like, I don't remember getting hit in the arm.
Did you pull the string back
That's
against your arm?
That's what these marks are for.
Oh.
But I don't know.
Ouch. Well, yeah, you look like you got beat.
I guess. Someone just punched me in the arm over and over again.
Yeah, your arm's going green.
Hot.
No.
Chicks dig bruises, right? That's how that's.
No, chicks dig scars.
Same thing.
No. They see you bruised and they think you're a zombie. But yeah, so we did that. And then I was going somewhere with this.
And then I interrupted it with my bruise.
Cycling story.
Again?
This is a small one.
Okay.
Wait, did I tell you? Wait.
You told me about that you had, you met up with a team and they were slow.
Mm-hmm. And
then you dipped. And you're like, I'm going to go fast.
Did I tell you about the other group of people I met?
I believe you only told me about the vegans?
Yes.
Was this when the lightning hit the sign?
Okay. Oh, I told you that one off air.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, wait, no. I think you told me that one on air. The lightning sign. But yeah, you didn't talk about vegans.
I didn't talk about vegans?
No.
Oh, okay. That's what I meant.
Okay.
So yes. So cycling is I guess generally considered like one of those healthy sports.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Green energy, moving from
Oh yeah, totally. And part of that scene, part of that community are healthy active lifestyle, which consists of vegetarians
and
vegans.
All right.
Now, I have nothing against the vegan lifestyle. If that's your thing, that's your thing. I don't mind. That's the same thing with when it comes to politics or religion.
Or being a dork.
Yeah. But if you're obnoxious about it and you really want to push that on someone else,
that's not cool.
That's where it really that gets to me. Cycling there's a third of the community of cycling, I would say. It's either you're into cycling because you have to be into cycling for
whatever reason,
like travel purposes. You're in it because you're pro.
Because you get paid.
Or you're not pro, but like you want to aspire to be that, so you're training relentlessly. And then you're in it because you're a vegan.
I like how that's a reason.
No, that's a reason.
Welcome to being a vegan. Here is your vegan membership card.
Yeah.
Here are all your kale recipes and a bike.
Yeah. And like a cyclist is vegan when on his bike it says, obviously it says vegan.
Oh my god.
And if he has a banana in his pocket.
Wait, are there obnoxious bumper stickers for bikes?
Yes.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Gross.
Yes. They're like, there's a lot of like very aggressive vegan ones. I know there's one out there that says carb the fuck up.
Okay. That's pretty cool. That can be used for Italians too.
It could. But I know there's one like that involves bananas.
Okay.
Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Just pushing it on you.
The vegan community's just the roughest, man. Just the roughest. I didn't even ride with them. I was just in the store, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, they're so judgy, man. I don't know. I guess it's because I heard them talking to one of their friend who isn't a vegan.
Yeah.
But who wants to get into cycling.
Okay.
But they're like, well, if you get into cycling, man,
just go vegan.
You gotta eat right.
The only way to eat right
is to go vegan.
That's not. No, that's not how that works.
Meanwhile, I'm here being like, oh man, poor guy.
It should have been like, hey man, want to go McDonald's? Want to hit a Big Mac?
Oh man, speaking of which, I went to McDonald's yesterday.
Did you go to the drive-thru on your bike?
No, I didn't. No. I drove there.
Okay.
because I was lazy for dinner. I got 2 Big Macs.
2?
I had a coupon.
Whatever.
It said, buy one, get one free.
That's not... Oh, man.
And I was like, Big Mac, buy some fries, get another Big Mac.
Oh, my God.
I was like, sure. I did this when I was younger, all the time. 2 Big Macs, 2 big mistakes.
Oh, man.
How
did you...
Oh, man, I felt so bad last night. I was like, oh, God.
Oh, so I used to... So there was a... there was a video I saw to make me stop drinking pop.
Yes.
Right? So, I broke my collarbone. When I broke my collarbone, I couldn't drink pop, right?
Yes.
But then after that, I saw that video. So even after my collarbone is fine, I still don't want to drink pop. And it's where they boil Coke. And, it just turns into, this sludge. It looks like a muck inside a pot. Like the Pokemon muck. It's okay. But the other one I just saw was a guy melted down at, he just put molten steel, pretty much.
Yeah.
And he tried to pour it on top of a Big Mac. And the Big Mac reflected it.
Wow.
It went on top of the burger, and the Big Mac buns is like, nope, it was like lava reflective. And then he took off it and put it on the patty, and the patty was even worse. And I was like, oh, I don't want to eat Big Macs anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna debunk the story for you.
Okay,
I'm gonna science it up. You ready?
Right.
Turns out, if you do that with anything, with any type of food,
yeah,
the same thing will happen.
Oh, just any food? Okay.
I'll tell you why.
That's less scary.
Because what happens is when you pour the molten lava on it, it's super hot, right?
Yeah.
So you know how when water turns to air, it's called evaporation,
yeah.
And when solids go to air, it's called sublimation.
Yeah.
The thing is, when the lava hits the bread, the heat is already past that solid's evaporation point or sublimation point. So what happens is it instantly turns into steam, but that steam creates a protective layer that stops the lava from getting to it. And because you keep pouring more lava, that steam is constantly there.
Okay. So for a second, I was just like, "Oh man, that's scary."
Yeah. So don't read that. Don't look at that and be like, "Oh, it's not good for you." There's a specific effect for it. I can't remember his name. I know it's named after some scientist. I think it starts with an L, I don't know.
Leroy effect.
Sure. Lazenby effect. I don't know. I can't remember the exact term.
Can you science up the boiling Coke one? Or is that just rough? Or is that just science?
I can't do that one. No, I can't do that.
That one's just gross.
that one I can't do. No.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Now you know.
I think they used that effect in JoJo. Because some guy, this villain, gets trapped under lava and he creates a protective barrier and the steam creates a layer. Oh no!
Oh no!
It's all
Science!
It's all coming back.
Full circle, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's time for you to watch JoJo.
No.
Oh, fuck.
No, man.
4's coming out.
There's so many great anime coming out.
No, there's not.
And JoJo is not.
Macross, Delta, and
I know!
And that's it.
Amazing! One more story. So, something that you listeners don't know is usually when we record here, we record on a table that's full of junk.
Yeah.
And one of the things that's included in this pile of junk is my iPad.
Okay.
Which surprisingly isn't here today.
Also my feet, because I'm resting my feet on one of the shelves.
Yeah. So I have an iPad, which I don't use.
Yeah.
I remember I originally got it so I could read comics and magazines.
But you don't read.
Right.
That was an oversight.
And then I was looking through my credit card statements.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this automatic renewal coming up next month?
Okay.
And I looked at it and I was like, $50 for a magazine subscription? What's this for?
What?
And then it hit me, oh shit. I subscribed to a cycling magazine last year, like a yearly subscription, and I've been getting issues that I haven't been reading.
Oh, you've been getting digital issues?
Yes.
That sucks. That sucks.
And yeah.
That sucks so much.
So I was like, shit. All this, and because it's a one-time payment, like magazine subscriptions are, you just kind of forget.
Yeah, man.
And I think that's the problem with the iPad model, man. I think that's why I like actual magazines, because I put them somewhere and I see them.
Physical media. Let's bring it back.
With the iPad, it's kind of like, there's stuff on that iPad, but I have to turn it on.
Yeah. It doesn't exist unless I charge it.
That's the other thing. My iPad's always dead.
It's like my PSP.
Yes. But anyways, we've wasted 10 minutes talking about nothing.
Yeah, but it's cool stuff.
Yeah. Let's get into the show. First up, TNIAB's official game, Destiny.
No.
The official game of TNIAB.
No, it's not the official game.
The official game of TNIAB.
I didn't agree to this.
Destiny.
I didn't agree to this.
We've all played it and bought it.
I didn't agree to this.
So, as you know, Destiny's been on a bit of a downturn.
Yeah, man. They released 5 more minutes of content, and then we went through it.
And then we called it a day.
Yeah.
Well, this week, on March 23rd, on their Twitch stream, they've... It starts on the 23rd, and the next event is the 30th, and then the final event is the 6th. And they're going to outline all of the big spring update.
Okay.
A whole bunch of balance changes. They are saying that it's going to be as big as the Taken King.
Okay.
Like, that's the kind of
thing. Like, it's like a free update?
Here's the thing. If you bought the Taken King, it's free.
Okay.
If you don't have the Taken King, then you have to buy this one.
Wait, if I bought it at standalone DLC, or does my Game of the Year edition count?
Yeah, it counts. As long as you have the Taken King, register to your account.
I guess we're gonna play some more Destiny.
Guys, see? Official game of TNIAB.
No!
And I'm pretty excited to see what they have to say.
I heard they're like raising the light level, like super high or something.
Yeah, they're gonna bring... Apparently it's rumored that they're bringing back the Prison of Elders? Not Prison of Elders. What was the first raid? The glass.
Vault of Glass.
Yeah, they're gonna make that. Well, now it's kind of redundant. They're gonna make it. They're gonna give you a reason to go back.
Oh, okay.
I guess they're gonna remix a couple things. They're gonna put in a sandbox mode.
What?
I don't know. I'm kind of just skimming through this.
Oh, okay.
Updated gear, of course. More challenges. A blighted chalice strike.
What does that mean?
I don't even know what that is.
What does that even mean?
Blighted chalice strike?
How can you drink out of a chalice if it's bladed?
That's what I'm saying. So all this interesting stuff is coming.
Cool.
Get ready. What's your first pick?
My first pick is, man, remember when Microsoft was all like, hey, man, we're going to make consoles like phones.
Yeah.
And we're going to release a new one every so often.
Hotness.
They just came out with another announcement that cross-console multiplayer is now theoretically real. Yay. So, Xbox or Microsoft has opened up the Xbox One to allow for cross-platform multiplayer. Ooh. So usually you've seen this in like console to PC, right? But never console to console.
No.
But with this new Rocket League update, you can now play Xbox One owners on your PS4 or vice versa, or PS4 to PC, PC to Xbox One. Like, it's a big triangle of good, happy, fun times.
I like the sound of this.
And pretty much, they just were like, at the end of it, they're like, we would love for more publishers and developers to join us in creating this harmonious ecosystem, pretty much. And, like, I almost feel like if Microsoft's office and Sony's office were right next to each other, like someone from the Xbox team would be looking out the window as they're typing this and just looking over at the Sony team and just being like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
What's the move, Sony?
Yeah.
And Sony said, we have been doing this since 2000 whatever with Final Fantasy 11 on the PS2 and blah, 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 blah. And pretty much was a non-answer.
Yeah.
So right now, like Sony, I don't feel Sony has anything to gain from opening up their multiplayer base to allow for Xbox. Like,
yeah,
I just feel that like only Xbox has anything to gain from this,
which is kind of ironic because last generation the roles were reversed.
Exactly.
Yeah, Sony wanted to do it, but Xbox was like, nah, let's not.
No, we're in the lead. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's interesting to see the roles reversed.
Yeah.
And just the fact that they have actually opened it up and Rocket League actually works. So I think if your game runs on like Sony servers, like you kind of don't have a say in wanting this or not.
Yeah.
But I think if you host your own stuff, you can just make it cross-platform like that. Because that's what I believe Rocket League did.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Sure.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the technical details, but man, go play Rocket League because you can go play against Xbox One peeps now.
I wonder though what that means for, like I wonder if there's going to be a certain advantage because it might be better to play certain games on either controller.
So if you remember... Oh, so you want to finish?
No.
Okay, so if you remember Shadowrun on the 360...
Oh, but that's a different scenario.
That was console to PC.
Yeah.
And then all the PC players shit on everybody.
Yeah.
So
I want to know if there's going to be a difference between the Xbox One controller and the PS4 controller.
Oh, okay.
Because that'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Because then you could say, this controller's definitely better.
If they have like a stat like
yeah.
Xbox One owners who own the Elite controller are like 50% better than PS4 owners who own the DualShock. And then the DualShock's like, oh man, we got to make an Elite, but we'll call it like...
the DualShock
the
Pro?
The DualShock Ultimate.
Yeah.
And then it'll have removable triggers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Aren't you into that?
I'm always down for customizable controllers.
Aren't you into that?
Like
huh?
That's why I bought I have a Rat 7 mouse.
Yeah.
And that's from Mad Catz, and that thing's like a transformer in a mouse. You can like take off all different parts. You can exchange thumb rests. You can take out weights.
Sounds good.
It's a good mouse.
I'm into it.
It's a good mouse.
I dig it.
It's good.
Hot.
You dig it? You use dig?
I dig.
That's
I digged and retweeted it.
gross.
Comment, like, subscribe.
It's not. This is not the format. I guess one of the uploads is that format.
Yeah, one of them is. Cool.
You have another pick?
I do. I have
for
two more. My first one is, there's been this cosplay picture going around on the internet. It's of lightning.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you seen this picture?
I looked at this story.
And
that's just a screenshot. That's just lightning in the game. Like, I don't understand.
TJ, come here. What do you think of this cosplay? Oh, by the way, fourth man.
TJ's back.
Oh, I saw this.
Does that not look like a screenshot?
Yeah, it looks weird.
Yeah, she has a whole album and stuff. Like,
holy crap.
Her full body shot, I was like, holy shit.
How did she pose like that? It looks really cool.
So I'm pretty sure she's standing on something.
Oh, most definitely.
And like it's shocked out, but
like a green box.
How do you get a cosplay to look like that?
It's like a Kotaku story. Just look up this lightning cosplay looks like a screenshot, and it'll take you right to the story.
It just reminds me how much I hated the Lightning's Returns costume, though.
Why? I thought her costume was okay.
Because it made no sense.
What? Lightning Returns.
Yeah, that looks good.
No. Like, she has like pant things, but they cover everything except her most sensitive areas.
Yeah, female armor. What are you talking about? Level 1 cloth covers the body. Level 99 dragon mail garbage covers your nipples and your private parts. And then you deflect everything with those little pieces.
Sure.
But that game sucks anyways. Who gives a fuck?
Okay.
Lightning Returns is garbage. No one should buy it.
That's true. But shoutouts to you, Lightning cosplayer.
Lightning's a cool character. It just happens that they ruined that third game.
She's Cloud.
What?
She's Cloud.
Yeah, she's female Cloud.
Yeah.
Cloud's pretty cool.
Is he?
Yeah. He's got a big sword. In that one movie, he splits all the swords into little swords and then brings it back to a big sword.
That's true. Okay, sure.
He rides a motorcycle with swords in it.
Yeah. He's got blonde hair.
Yeah, that one's okay.
He's got frosted tips.
He's got 6 swords.
Does he have 8?
He has a lot. I don't know. I never kept
Hence Omni Slash.
That would make sense. That would be like the most sensible thing.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Maybe it's like, is it like he lets 7 swords go and then he has the 8th in his hand and he goes choo 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 choo.
Unless the combined version counts as 8.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyways, continue. What's your next pick?
My next pick, continuing on the, hey man, remember that time last week when I said Microsoft was going to make consoles like phones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, right after that, Sony was like, hey man, there's Sony didn't say it, but there were rumors going around from sources. Patrick Klepek reported on Kotaku that there's a PlayStation 4.5 in the works.
Oh.
And pretty much that the PlayStation 4.5 has some upgraded parts, upgraded GPU, both to support high-end 4K resolution and for more processing power that can enhance games supported by the PlayStation VR.
Yes.
So usually Sony brings out the slim models of stuff, but this seems like an actual upgrade along the lines of what Microsoft was talking about. And I just don't know. Like, I don't think it doesn't sound like enough to be like, this is like there can only be PlayStation 4.5 exclusive games. Also, PlayStation 4.5 is like, it's just a rumor title. Like, this is what we're just calling it because we don't know what it's called.
I hope it's called PlayStation 4.2.
4.1. What about 4.1?
It's true.
What happened to 0.1?
What if they call it the PlayStation 1?
Oh, that'd be mean. So yeah, no one knows if you're going to be able to upgrade your current PS4 if you already have one, like with some sort of maybe add-on. But
okay.
Yeah, but right now the PlayStation 4 you currently own, if you do own one, supports 4K video and supports 4K pictures, like photos.
Wait, it does support 4K like a Blu-ray movie?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
But it does not support 4K for video games.
That's okay.
That's okay. That's fine. You don't need 4K for that.
Fine.
Yeah. So this will be the first. This will be actually the first time I think 4K is on a console. If this comes out before Microsoft says anything.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
And really, it's just more resolution. Like, hey man, we want to put this up in 4,000 by whatever. Right. Check out all these. Check out all these pixels.
Yes.
And it's right now. It's kind of like I'm just still good with my PS4, my current PS4. Like
you say that now.
Yeah, but like 4K TVs are still really expensive, and I need to buy a whole new TV.
Okay, a year from now when it comes out, when 4K TVs are reasonable,
I would also need a job to afford a 4K TV.
Okay. Oh, I'm just saying.
Yeah. The only reason I bought an HD TV was because I had that co-op.
That's true. That's true.
That was part of. We went through this. This is part of the man. Money.
Did you know if you work, you make money? And if you have money, you can buy things?
So oh man, when I bought that TV, I took out exactly what it was in cash.
Why?
Yeah, because I wanted to pay in cash. I paid $1,000 in cash for that TV. I felt like a boss.
Why? I hope you had 20s. Like, that's it.
I had 20s and 50s. Because they didn't have enough 20s at the bank. Or at least they wouldn't give me that much.
I think I did that one time when I bought my MacBook. It was $2,400.
It's a roll of 20s.
Yeah. Oh no, I only paid half in cash.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's still cool. That's still cool. But yeah, so like, do you think you want a PS 4.5?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Do you want it right away?
Maybe not right away.
No, not right away. Maybe if I have a 4K TV.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the big deal is if you provide me the software that's compelling enough and you provide enough content, then I'll definitely adopt it.
Do you think that Sony will use this to split user base? As in, like, here's some 4.5 exclusive games. Like, maybe they don't run at 4K, but they look better than regular PS4 at 1080p.
Again, if it's like we talked last week, you know how Xbox does like, oh, your old one's supported for 4 years. Let's move on. I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I don't think that really splits the user base as long as that type of model's followed through. But if it is more like a,
you can only get Xenoblade on the new 3DS type of model.
If it's more like that, then it's a bit iffy.
Okay.
Then I'll have to buy it.
You'll be like, well, I like how you're not even like, then I just won't play it. And you're just like, no, then I'll have to drop a couple hundred, like whatever.
Yeah. I'm not going to say I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah, true. I would 100% buy it too.
Yeah,
so.
See?
Gotta play those games, man. If you want to play Uncharted 5, Sully's Revenge in 4K, like, you need that thing.
I want to play like Uncharted 5, Elena's Adventure. But she's just a reporter. Like, she doesn't do anything.
I bet you can get into some dicey shit if you're a reporter, man. Like,
oh, that'd be fun.
She starts going on the crime beat.
Yeah. She's making a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Nathan Drake went rogue, became a criminal.
Oh.
And then she has to take down Nathan Drake.
But she loves him.
Oh, that's the quandary.
Oh,
that's the quandary,
man.
Vince. How can you take down the person you love the most?
I don't know. Apparently, from what I learned today, tears of love heal all.
Ah, lame. But yeah, that's my second pick.
Okay, my last one is, I don't know if you got time to watch this, Anthony.
No, I did not actually watch it. I forgot to watch it after we came back.
McDonald's in Japan put out an ad. But not just any ad. It is this like coming of age super anime ad. And it is the most brilliant, not brilliant, it's just like, when I say they put out an anime ad, I don't mean like, oh, yo, they drew some cute anime characters. I mean like, they made a Studio Ghibli film and made it a commercial.
So I saw like the first like 10 seconds of this thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, this quality is out of this world.
Yeah.
It's kind of, it looks really nice.
Yeah, and you're just like, 6 seasons in a movie.
6 seasons in a movie. Please. I need 6 episodes of this goddamn commercial.
Yeah. Just check it out. Check it out. Just look for
like you can't really explain
McDonald's
it
anime ad. You just gotta watch it. Like, there's no spoilers to it. It's just, holy shit, they made an anime ad.
It's a lot of effort for a commercial.
Yeah, and you're like, it's McDonald's.
It's almost like this could be like a Super Bowl ad. Like if Japan had a Super Bowl equivalent, like they could just post it there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, and my third pick, and my final pick. Remember that time I said that PlayStation 4.5 will be better suited to help out with PlayStation VR?
Sure.
Well, PlayStation VR got priced.
Uh-oh.
So PlayStation VR is scheduled for an October release. They just say October.
October.
And it is priced at $399 USDs. So for our worldwide listeners, $399 USDs is also will be priced at 399 euros.
It's a lot of euros.
It will be priced at 349 pounds.
It's a lot of pounds.
And for our friends like me and you,
yes,
in Canada, it would be priced at $549. Because our dollar sucks.
Holy shit. $549?
$549.
I'm calling it now. In Australia, it's going to be $1,000.
Maybe like the Vive will be $1,000 because that's 800 USD.
Oh, wow.
So that's it's the cheapest by far of any of the headsets. So the Oculus Rift is priced at $599 USD, and the Valve and HTC Vive is coming out at $799 USD.
Okay.
So what I've heard about this thing is that it's maybe like the screen is like a little bit lower res, but from what I've been hearing from people who have been previewing stuff from GDC events, is that man, it totally captures VR, and if you're not a stickler for that super high res, this will do. This will get you into that VR game.
You know what mentality I hate?
What?
This'll do.
This'll do?
This'll do.
This'll do.
For you, this'll do. No! Don't ever, if you're a salesman, don't ever tell me that. Don't ever say that to me.
To be fair, the salesman didn't say this. Game journalist said this.
Don't ever. See, that, to me, that's, if you say that in a review, that's the equivalent of, it's shit, but hey, it's affordable.
Hey, check it out. You can buy it, you plebs. I'm going to go over here with my HTC Vive.
I like it when the salesman's like, this'll do, but this is what you need.
This is what you actually need. 400 horse under the hood.
This is what you want.
You know, you might not think you need that power, but when you do eventually want that power,
it's there.
It's good to have it.
You know, it's like, is it necessary? No!
That's what my dad says every time. So my dad owns, like, just complete tangent. My dad owns an Infiniti.
Yeah.
And sometimes he drives my car. And he's like, Anthony, your car is real nice. But, like, when I'm on the highway and I just need to pass someone real fast, like, your car just doesn't cut it. But when I'm in my Infiniti and all 6 cylinders kick in, I'm like, Dad, I don't care. He just wants to talk about his car. Like, get out of here. I'm like, I'm not buying your Infiniti from you. But
Anthony, your dad needs a Tesla. He needs a Tesla, though.
He does want the Tesla. So there is an external processor box also coming with this thing.
Fuck this.
So you plug in this box to the PC to the PS4, and then the box you can plug in your headset.
Where does it plug into?
I don't know. They're looking like there's like some USB ports.
Like, does it take the spot of the HDMI port?
Maybe. That probably makes sense. Because I don't think...
Like the HDMI and the optical?
Yeah, like I don't think you need...
That would make sense, yeah, the more I think about it, but...
But the external processor box will be used for, quote, 3D audio processing, social screen, and cinematic mode. So it's helped to offset some of the power that the PS4 is lacking, so it can do these extra features.
Huh.
Just think of it as like it's a 32X that you can plug in. Like, here it is.
Well then.
But notably absent from this package is the thing that is required for the PlayStation VR, which is the camera. The PlayStation camera is required for this product, but it does not come with.
So you're telling me is that this thing is actually $450?
This thing is actually $450, which means it is actually 600. Yeah, 600 Canadian.
Oh man.
The other thing is that some games will use Move controllers, but they are not mandatory. But they can make it mandatory for a game. So certain games you can just use the head and stuff and the controller, but other games will use the move.
Man, VR kind of sounds like it sucks.
VR just seems expensive.
Like, I don't want to have another junction box and then a giant cable. And...
Well, okay, what you do is that you plug in the junction box into your coax and you turn it to channel 3. And then you can see the picture-in-picture.
Oh. If only it were that easy.
If only it were that easy. Just turn the knob, because your TV doesn't have a remote.
Yeah. Just the rabbit ears.
Yeah, just the rabbit ears.
Yeah.
You want to get that clear signal.
The, so that camera. Do you remember when the PS4 came out?
Yes.
That camera...
The camera was sold out everywhere, forever, at all times.
And it was, you had to buy it secondhand for like $100-$120.
Exactly.
I know a couple people who did that.
So there are, the thing is though, like they're everywhere now, at least in our area.
Yes.
That I see. And they're like $40-$50.
And they're going to disappear again.
They're going to disappear again. So I'm sure there's some metric that Sony has where it's like, out of all the other user accounts, so-and-so have this thing plugged in or have at least used it once.
Yes.
So it makes more sense just to sell this VR headset without it.
Right.
But they have mentioned that there will be future packages that do come with the camera and also possibly Move controllers.
I just can't wait to see when they put that full package on the shelf that comes with the PlayStation.
Oh, that'll be like the end goal. That's holiday.
Yeah.
That's holiday
Fall of
2016.
Yo, get your new PS4 VRs. $1,200.
VR packet. What a steal. Steal.
Comes with one game.
That's the other thing. PlayStation VR comes with one game.
Oh, what does
it
it
is
come
the
with?
VR version of their Playroom.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
wow.
whatever.
Okay, so for as much as I'm talking down on VR, I will say there is one thing about it that excites me, and it's not necessarily the VR about it,
Yeah.
or the virtual reality. I just want it because I can't afford a giant TV, like a TV the size of my wall.
Yeah.
So I just want these glasses so that I can.
That is a cool thing. So they also mentioned that like you can use this as a screen.
That's all I really want it for.
And it's like, man, check it out. I'm in a movie theater because I have it on my face.
Yeah. My one issue is I hate having to wear headphones.
Okay.
Like over the ear.
You hate over ear?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people hate on ear headphones.
Like on ear, over ear. No, because actually I don't know how my glasses are gonna work with this thing.
Okay. Oh yeah, true. You can
Right.
wear contacts.
Yeah, because that's the main problem. Like my ears pinch up against the arms of my glasses, and then it gets.
Also, you have that ear piercing.
Yeah, and it gets really uncomfortable. So, yeah, that's. Why can't they just make that nerve gear from Sword Art, where I just pass out?
Because someone will steal everyone's souls and trap you in your MMO.
Yeah, but I could just pass out.
I guess.
Like it's just so much easier.
It's just so much easier, man.
Just make that.
Just plug a USB stick into my brain.
I don't mind that if like I have to have a tower beside my bed and then I lie down and then put it on. I'm in.
I guess, sure.
And I don't have a controller. It's just one cable, and it's.
You just think about things.
Yeah, my brain is disconnected from my body. It's okay.
That doesn't sound okay.
I get uploaded to the World Wide Web.
That's my old man. Like back in my day, we lived in the Earth. Now we all live in VR. Like if I want to talk to my kids, I gotta go to the space mall.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna put on a virtual surfboard, surf the web,
Surf the web. You're gonna be like Bob when he surfs the internet.
Incoming game.
Oh my god! Wow, that was a very Canadian reference of us.
That's the future I want.
You want the reboot future? Sure. We're all green.
Yes. The user.
The user. So yeah, man, VR is still expensive, at least in Canada. But
VR is still expensive, period. I don't know what you're talking about.
the thing that's most frustrating for me is like hearing press talk about VR and be like, man, this thing is awesome, it's so crazy, blah blah blah. But it's just like they haven't figured out a way to capture VR to where I can experience this.
Yes.
Like I guess the only way is to like, here is this VR video. If you have already got on this train, you can experience the VR experience, right? But it's kind of like too late at that point.
Yeah.
So there's just like, maybe I just need to go to like a PAX and like wait in line for 2 hours to try an Oculus demo or something.
We should have lined up at the auto show at that Lexus demo where they had the Oculuses.
Oh, with that really weird driving game?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that line was long.
Yeah, but they had 4 Oculuses.
True.
There's only kids.
There's only kids and they suck at racing.
Yeah.
Crush them.
Jeez. Wasted opportunities.
So yeah, VR's coming. Fast and Furious. Pick your poison if you want to get to that VR. Wait, is it Fast and Furious? Oh, the poster's still behind me.
Yes, it certainly is.
Okay.
Okay. That's it for our picks.
Yep.
Let's move into our weeks.
Okay.
Mine's pretty quick. So
So is mine.
Mine. I played some D.
Some what?
Division.
Oh, Division.
I played the D.
I thought you were gonna play like. Did you buy the initial D game? Like,
No. Division's still pretty cool.
What level are you now?
26.
Give me a status update. You got any like legendary drops? Do you have any sniper rifles that
No,
shoot dragons?
I don't have legendary drops yet.
Oh no, it's the Destiny problem.
But I have this pretty sweet assault rifle. It's an assault rifle.
Okay.
And with all my mods, this is not going to mean anything to you.
All right.
But it does 30,000k.
Oh wow.
30k.
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 Man.
But it's how much ammo do you think would be in a standard assault rifle?
30 rounds.
Mine has 51.
That's too many rounds.
No, that's just as much as you need.
I guess.
That's all you need.
Did you get the upgrade where when you shoot people in the head it has a 50% chance to put the bullet back in the magazine?
No.
Okay.
I have the one that because the way I play is I have a healing bucket.
This game sounds so stupid.
And a turret.
Okay.
And they have cooldown times, right?
Mm.
Or like they can only stay out for a certain amount of time. So the perk that I put on makes it so that every time I kill someone, it adds 10 seconds to their longevity.
Oh wow.
So they never ever go away.
That's cool.
That's great. And that's how I play.
Okay.
And it's been pretty fun.
So since Destiny has been released, I've been hearing more and more talk about Destiny. And I think I'm going to pass on Destiny while it's full price.
Destiny?
Or not Destiny, Division.
There's
too many D games. Because all the things I've been hearing about this game is that it's pretty much an interactive chat lobby. Like if you're
Destiny.
If you're spending if you're investing emotional time into this game, like you're playing it wrong.
Yeah.
Like it's like put on a podcast, put on an audiobook, chat with your friends.
That's how I play.
And just go just casually shoot you. But I already have that game in Diablo.
Okay.
And that's kind of my podcast game. And I don't I kind of like sorcerers and wizards and monsters and demons and stuff better than.
But does Diablo have the dark zone?
It has hell.
But is that the dark zone?
It's probably the dark zone.
Is that the D zone?
The Diablo. It's the Diablo zone.
It's not the DZ though.
I guess.
No, it's not the DZ.
No, it's not the DZ.
DZs.
Are you starting like a rap name? It's you go, yo, Young DZ.
Yeah.
Young Dark Zone. That's your new Division exclusive YouTube channel.
Yeah. Division's kind of dumb, like when you really think about that game, but it's dumb fun.
Yeah, if there's some package, like Taken King package in the future, where it's here's a thing for regular price, but it comes with shitloads of content and maybe I'll probably pick it up at that point. But I made that mistake with Destiny already, and I don't want to make that mistake again.
Yep. Yeah, I'm curious to see where this game goes. We'll see.
I'm interested in hearing you talk about it at all times because I want to see, especially with this new Destiny patch coming out, I want to see how it holds up, and if how Destiny holds up.
So yeah, that's interesting because there's some things where I'm like, man, Destiny really did do some good things about their game design.
Sparrow League Racing.
Yeah. And then there's other things in Division where I'm like, Division does some really good things.
Or do any of those overlap?
No.
Really? It's just here's a Venn diagram and nothing.
Yeah, I kind of wish they both just became one game. The end of the Division is you fly to space and it becomes Destiny.
Okay.
Or the Division is the reason why Earth is shit.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Right? Because I wish that in the Division, as cool as all your upgrades and your skills and stuff are, you don't have those game stopping ones. You know how each class has a
hey, I'm the Titan. Here's Thor's flaming hammer.
Yeah, you don't have that in this game.
Okay.
You just don't. And it's just, I feel but then what would you do to incorporate that into the real world setting of New York? I just toss a billion grenades?
You cluster grenade. It's a grenade that explodes into little grenades.
Okay. Sure.
You'd have to go weird experimental tech, but from what I heard about this game's story, nothing would support that.
The story doesn't even support itself, so I don't really care if it makes sense or not.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Like, do you think they could just go like Saints Row with it and just go buck wild
Like,
at some point? Or...
maybe. Okay, like, I'll give you an example, okay? So, like, there's hostage situations, okay?
Okay.
And in these hostage situations, they're stuck in a room, and they've locked themselves in, or somehow they get in there, and they can't get any way out, and they have no way to defend themselves. So you have to gun down people around there and then open the door.
Okay.
But once you let them out, inside that room is the equivalent of a treasure chest with a sweet gun for you.
That's funny.
So it's like, this gun was here, like, fictionally makes no sense. You're like, okay.
Sure, whatever.
And that's like how the whole game is. Like, a lot of it just doesn't make sense. Like, why does the Division exist? Like, why are they here?
It sounds poorly. It just doesn't sound thought out.
No, it doesn't. But they're like, we have a really good game.
Shooting's pretty tight.
We don't know how we're gonna fit it into any narrative context.
That's sad.
Who cares? The Division.
But that's the same thing with Destiny. It's like, we're in space and there's some people here.
I think so, but the Division, Destiny had the other problem. It's like, we have this amazing world. Everything can make sense. We just didn't give you a story.
We didn't feel like actually letting it make sense.
We got stuck at atmosphere, and then we just stopped.
Guys, look, it's Mars.
Yeah.
Okay.
See old Russia? That's old Russia.
That used to be actual Russia, but now it's old Russia.
Apparently, legends say stories happened here.
We're not gonna tell.
We're not gonna. They're legends.
My ghosts can revive dead bodies, but can't tell you about old Russia.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Right?
That's sad.
So, yeah, both games have their issues. Both games have their strengths. I like them about the same. But the other D thing I did this week was I watched the first 3 episodes of Daredevil Season 2.
Tell me all about the Punisher.
He's the reason why you should watch the show.
Okay.
You know when you watched Batman Begins and you're like, fuck, Batman's cool.
Batman's really cool.
But then you watch The Dark Knight and you're like, fuck Batman. Joker's where it's at.
Joker's really cool.
So Daredevil goes down a similar path.
Oh, okay.
And you're like, fuck the Daredevil.
Punisher.
The Punisher's cool.
Okay. If you ever like boot up your iPad ever again, read Punisher Max, because I think you would really, if you really enjoy the Punisher like in that kind of light, that series will give you more Punisher.
Yeah, like Mr. He's not, well, I don't know, because he's not really Shades of Grey.
No, he is like, these people.
He's kind of just a psychopath.
Bad. No, he's just a psychopath.
And I don't know that's really into it.
In his mind,
yeah,
he is lawful good. Yeah. Because these people are bad, so bad people should die.
Yeah.
Right? And he believes he's doing the right thing. Yeah. And it's, I can't, okay, there's a scene in Civil War with the Punisher where some shit goes down to show you how dedicated he is to his view.
Oh, I remember reading this, yeah.
Did you read Civil War?
I read Civil War, yeah.
And Captain America just was fucking beating on him.
Yeah.
He's like, why don't you fight back? I'm like, because you don't deserve it. And I'm like, oh, man.
Because he's too good.
Yeah, he's too good. He realizes that like Captain America is just good, right? So he doesn't fuck with them.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing with Punisher. Like there's nothing in between. It's you're good or bad, and if you're good, he's not gonna do anything.
He's not gonna do anything, and he's just gonna be your homeboy.
Yeah, and it's kind of the reason why he doesn't really. Well, he does hurt Daredevil, but he doesn't. He never tries to kill Daredevil.
Exactly. But if you are seen as bad, you are just dead. You're just gone.
Yeah. But he's played by the guy John Bernthal, who played Shane in The Walking Dead, who was also the best character in that show.
He's a pretty good character in that show.
Who unfortunately left too early.
How we lost such a great man.
It's too soon. Too soon. But so naturally, I love his addition to Daredevil.
Okay.
And it's good. Oh, and Deborah Ann Wool, the girl Karen, who plays Karen. Remember
Was
her?
that Kingpin's wife?
No. Associate, secretary.
Oh, secretary. Okay.
She'd make a pretty good Princess Zelda.
Would she?
Take a second look.
Was there a scene where she like pulled out a sword? This is pretty cool.
No, but like she had like her hair like, you know how Zelda has the braid that goes behind her head?
Yeah.
She didn't have a braid, but she had like her hair done like that, and then she had like this like slight squint going on. And I'm like, that's just Zelda.
Man, that Netflix Zelda thing was gonna happen or whatever. So
yeah,
I don't know if that's still going, but
oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then the other thing is at the end of the series, I haven't gotten there yet. They show the trailer for Luke Cage.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, which you can watch separately on the internet.
All right.
But there you go. That was my week.
Cool. My week is even shorter.
Oh, tell me.
Play more Yakuza 5.
Oh shit.
So I'm getting through all the side stories now. I completed all the side stories for Kiryu in the first part of the game. So now I'm on to this guy named Sejima. But his whole thing is that he was in prison and he escaped and he got saved by this dude in a hunting village. And so the mini game in that is Kiryu's was the taxi driver. The mini game in this one is that you are just a hunter. You go up into the snowy mountains and you hunt animals.
Yes.
And it's kind of like it's like a whatever first person / third person shooter. It's okay.
Yeah.
But I'm going through his story now and I'm almost done. But man, those optional missions give you such crazy upgrades where I'm just like, man, this game would have been so much easier if
you had them.
Yeah. So one of the upgrades with Sejima is
wait, hold on. You could have got these on your first playthrough?
I could have got these on my first playthrough, but because we were just mowing through the story, I didn't get them. So one of the upgrades is Sejima is like super strong. He's pretty much a bear, and his Yakuza back tattoo has a bear on it. Yeah. So he can just pick up really heavy things. So like like electrical boxes on the sides of streets and stuff.
Yes.
He can just pick those up.
Sounds good.
He can pick up he can rip stop signs out of the ground. And then use the stop signs to hit people, and it just
sounds dangerous.
So the thing that makes him, I feel, the most broken right now is when you're in your heat mode, which lets you do a special move. You do not flinch from attacks. So while you're glowing and you're like, "Oh, the power of fighting is within me," any attack that hits you, you just kind of eat it, and you're like, "Whatever." Like I'll just keep punching you, right? You fight through the pain pretty much. But he has a counter move where, as soon as a move is about to connect, you press triangle and you headbutt him for like huge damage and it stuns the enemy. But if you're in heat mode, you can just mash triangle. And then he hit me the first 3 attacks, but the 4th attack I headbutted him, right?
Yeah.
And it makes fights super trivial. Like bosses that were kind of difficult, I'm just like, whatever, motherfucker, boom! And then
you just stop him and then just mash it?
And they're pretty much gone.
That sounds
he also has the
cheap.
It is very cheap. He also has the biggest health bar in the game. It pretty much takes up the whole top screen. And I think last week I mentioned it, where if you do the food challenges, you get a secondary health bar on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have just you're pretty much a final boss in a character. And you just wreck people. It's pretty awesome. So that's been that. And I played a game finally on PC called Mount Your Friends.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So I see this played on. I keep seeing this played on the Giant Bomb a lot.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, this game looks so fun. I got to try it out. So I had a group of friends over, and I booted it up. So how the general gameplay is, each face button on your controller controls a limb. When you're not pressing one of those buttons, a limb will just grab onto whatever solid object it is near. So it'll just stick to it pretty much.
Okay. And
when you hold one of the buttons, it detaches that limb, but all momentum starts at the end of that limb, so you can drag them up and then attach higher and then keep doing cartwheels. So what you got to do is, there's a goat in the center of the stage. You have to attach this goat, and then you have to go as high as possible. When you're as high as you think you can go, you press start, and it goes to the next player.
Okay.
But then the next player has to go above that person on top of the goat. And eventually, after turns happen, it creates a tower of people.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually the tower gets really high, or you can you can freeze your character at the end of your turn in weird ways. So it's like, oh, I made a sheer cliff face here, so you have to just you have to somehow hang and flip over, right? And make it more difficult for them. It sounds very simple, and it is. It takes a little bit getting used to if you don't really play video games. Remembering each face button for each limb, it will be kind of difficult. But the overall gist of the gameplay is pretty easy. The thing that makes this game kind of just funny to look at is that all the characters are really buff dudes in Speedos. But you can also take a picture of your face and put it on their face. The thing that makes it funny is that their Speedos have huge dongs attached to them with their own physics. So you'll be climbing up this tower and slapping other contestants in the face with your dong.
Oh my god.
And it's just really funny. There was one, I don't know if this is why it counted or not, but where I was at the top of the tower and my legs were pretty much doing the splits, but my dong was just above the other person who was the highest, so they had to get the next turn they had to get above my dong. It was pretty funny. It's just it's an inexpensive game. It's a really fun party game. Like if you just have a bunch of people over and you're just like, what should we do? Like, I'm not your friends.
That's on your PC.
It's on the PC, so I HDMI'd my PC to my TV.
Oh, okay.
And then I used the Xbox One controller.
Oh, so you have to pass the controller around?
Yeah, so I used
per turn. Oh, I see.
You can hook up more than one controller, but that's kind of a pain in the butt. So you just pass the controller around.
Because it's single turn anyway.
Yeah, it's single turn anyway, so you don't really need all the controllers.
Okay.
And yeah, you can make profiles. So like, if you have friends you play with a lot, like you set their profiles and then keeps track of like wins and stuff. But it's a very simple game, and it's just it's just stupid fun. Yeah, I really like it.
Sounds good.
It is fun. We should play it.
Nice.
And that's been everything new in my week.
Cool. We're gonna finish out this episode with a small little story.
Okay.
So you guys know today's my birthday. Whoa.
Oh no!
That's TJ's phone.
That's important business calls.
Speaking of which, TJ and Anthony got me a Transformer.
We did. We were like, let's get him a Transformer. The guy who owns all the Transformers.
Let's get him a Transformer. So they got me a Masterpiece Transformer, which is like the best Transformers you can buy. Probably my favorite toy line. But they didn't know which one to get me.
To be fair, there was only one at the store.
Okay.
And we're like, in my head, I'm like, I've never seen him with this one.
Yes.
So like, I've never seen him play with it. I've never seen it in his room. I've never seen a box for it in the basement.
So that's why I need to talk about this. We're recording this in the basement, my basement, and my basement is full of toys, boxes of toys.
Yeah, they don't have toys in them.
No,
they're just boxes.
Yes, that's where I keep all the boxes.
Okay.
Anyways.
Okay.
Behind me is a stack of Transformers.
I see Transformers, it's true.
And the one on the top is red. And it says Blue Streak on it.
Okay.
So they went out to the store. And what'd you get me, Anthony?
We got you a Masterpiece Blue Streak. Because when I checked your boxes down here, I only checked the shelf in the hallway. Yeah. Because the shelf in the hallway has the most boxes. Yeah. Whereas in here, I'm only ever checking this top row. There's like a little, to give you like a visual, there's like this little like IKEA shelf that's wall mounted. Yeah. And it's got Gundams, a Wii box. Oh yeah. Gundams. A Kylo Ren figure that's still in its package for some reason. Oh yeah. And then Gundams. And
that's a Macross.
That's might as well be a Gundam.
Okay.
And so I'm just like, whatevs. And then there's like a Batmobile and a Saint Seiya stage. Yeah. Right? And I'm just like, cool. But it was right there.
But there's this one that's literally right behind my head. And when Anthony talks to me on this podcast, he's looking.
No, I'm looking at your head.
Yeah, but the minute I move my head slightly to the side.
To be fair, it wasn't the way you put it right now. It was on its side and it was just a red box.
I just think it's hilarious because it's the one that he stares at every day.
And it's the only one I didn't notice. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. At least I know you pay attention. Well,
kind of.
Half.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
I try my best.
Yes. But there you have it. That's a show. That certainly was a show.
It was a show.
All right, then.
You can go buy some VR now? Put down pre-orders on all your VR stuff?
No, because so what you guys also don't know is after we record this podcast, we do a Walmart run.
Oh, we do. It's true.
It's true. And some days we come back with... Nothing. Other days it's Rice Krispie Squares.
Oh man, I bought a box of Rice Krispie Squares.
And other days it's Amiibos. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? The new set came out. Maybe someone will buy a Roy. I don't know.
Maybe. I'm really tempted on that Ryu.
Really?
Yeah.
What? You don't even...
Because he's not Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
That's okay. The Shovel Knight one's there too.
Yeah, but who cares?
I just want my Bayonetta amiibo.
But think about it, like a Ryu and a Cloud? Come on.
That'd be cool. True.
Anyways, until next week, guys.
Peace out.
BVS. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Gross.
You're getting one.
Gross.
You're getting one.
Gross.
You're getting one.
It's gross.
He's getting one, ladies and gentlemen. He's getting one.
That's gross.
And he likes dicks.
Ah! The secret's out.
He's the dick lover here.
Ugh, gross.
Loving the dick.
I just brought my girlfriend to your birthday party.
And she knows how much you love the dick.
The secret's out! Ah!
She puts up with it every now and
She's
then.
like, no.